So Aaron, simply the better team won tonight.
Yeah, no complaints with that. We went at the races from start, particularly in the first half. Pats came out and I thought they dominated possession for large periods. We couldn't get over half. I think they had 3 or 4 corners in the first 10 minutes. And that was difficult to take, and you could see a goal coming. We tried to change it in 1 or 2 of the areas, but on the night I think the better side won.
It's 2 good results recently, another defeat. It seems to be a problem for your side with consistency.
Yeah, well, that's what you get when you're playing young kids week in, week out. That level of consistency, because they haven't got the experience to play at this level on a yearly basis, and that the difference between the 2 teams tonight was the experience that they've had. I mean, some really good players, some talented players up front, some good movement, and we're not at that stage yet. We're miles off it. But they're a fantastic group of young lads to work with, and we'll bounce back. There's no doubt about that.
Other results conspired against you tonight, leave you second bottom. Is that worrying at this stage?
We can't worry about other teams. We just have to, make sure our performances in any given game is good. And it wasn't good tonight in the first half. They know that. You can have an off day in this game, which means things don't go right for you in terms of your passing or your heading or your tackling. But you can't have a day off. And I think too many of them on the day, and particularly in the first half, took a day off. And we'll adjust that in training during the week. And we'll hopefully bounce back in the cup game next week.
Speaking of cup games, obviously beating Bray 4-2 on Monday and draw the next week, is that a kind of distraction with you being so low down the league?
Well, it does. It takes. I wouldn't like to be in the position. I would have liked to be a bit higher up. Obviously, coming into the cup game, but we've had a good performance against Drogheda away, 2-2 draw that we played against them. And it's going to be a difficult game, we know that. But it is worrying being in the position. There's no doubt about that, and we have to try and address that, and we have to make sure we try and improve on it.
There's been a lot of talk about Owen here in the last couple of weeks, with obviously Shelbourne changing managers and getting a new man to helm. Can you shed any light in his position now?
Well, we can't. I spoke to Owen in relation to the position, because if we did lose him, we wouldn't just lose an assistant manager, we'd also lose a fantastic footballer, whether he can play centre half or right back. So we'd have to replace that in terms of position wise. We just lost Stephen Paisley, an experienced player who had to leave because of his work commitments. So that's going to be a disappointment. But as I said, we don't want to lose Owen. We've made it clear that we want to keep him here. He's part and parcel of this furniture. And this club going forward. He's done tremendous work in the under-19s, and a lot of those 19s that he's developed and helped develop, they're playing in the first team. But if he did go, we'd have to respect that decision as well, and we've said that as well.
Hypothetically, with Paisley obviously gone and here he gone, you'd be lighting defenders then. Would you be looking to rectify that in the window open? We
would hope so, yeah. Obviously we'd have to look and see who we could and could not bring in. There's not too much money available for that. We'd have to see what we have and take it from there.
Right, cheers, thanks, sir.